Russia is a mysterious expanse of majestic snow-capped mountains, deep lakes, golden sands, icy tundra, and thousands of rivers that pass through quaint villages and scenic national parks. Nevertheless, the world's largest country is also home to some incredible works of art, overwhelming palaces, and grandiose cities whose charm and drama have inspired writers and poets for centuries. Ruskeala, Karelia, one of the most beautiful places in Russia. The town of Ruskeala in Karelia is situated 4 hours north from St. Petersburg, and is easily one of the most beautiful places to visit in Russia. The area is nestled next to the Finnish border on the famous Blue Highway, which connects Norway, Sweden, and Finland to Russia. Built upon the Tokmaoki River, Ruskeala is renowned for its superb natural beauty and history as a marble mining center. It has proximity near to a number of beautiful lakes, forests, and recreational centers. Ruskeala Mountain Park is a major attraction, offering underground tours of the inspiring marble quarries. Kizhi, an enchanting island in Russia. Kizhi is a quiet island located near the geometrical center of the Lake Onega in the Republic of Karelia, in the north of Russia. During the warm summer months, the small community is sustained by tourism to the Kizhi State Open-Air Museum of History, Architecture, and Ethnography. This is an open-air museum dedicated to educating visitors about 18th-century life in Russia. One of the top attractions in Russia, it's an informative and unique experience that is worth the trip. Kamchatka, a vast volcanic peninsula. The adventurous will love gorgeous Kamchatka, a large peninsular landmass in the north of Russia. Although Kamchatka, which lies in far eastern Russia, between the Sea of Okhotsk on the west and the Pacific Ocean and the Bering Sea on the east, is rather isolated, it continues to draw travelers because of its imposing volcanoes, steaming craters and ethereal landscapes. The Golden Ring Road Trip to Heaven. The Golden Ring is a series of cities that are considered the foundation of Russia's formation and culture. For travelers especially interested in Russian history, a trip through some of these wonderful cities is a must-see in Russian. A few good ones, to begin with, are Yaroslavl, Vladimir, and Suzdal. Many of the sites within these cities are UNESCO protected because of their value not only to Russian history, but to world history in general. Olkhon Island, the Pearl of Siberia. This is the 4th largest lake-bound island in the world, and for a step back in time, Olkhon Island is a wonderful place to visit and stay in Russia. Located about 250 kilometers northeast from Irkutsk, it's reachable overland or by the sea, and here the culture of the local natives is remarkably well preserved, so you can experience a unique corner of Russia in an authentic way. This large island is in the middle of Lake Baikal, and its isolated location makes it both uncrowded and naturally breathtaking. Moscow, the mighty and majestic Russian capital. Moscow is the capital of Russia, as well as the nation's cosmopolitan epicenter of arts, music, science, academics, and politics. This millennia-old city is a fascinating place to explore for visitors, with art and architecture from every era, besides plenty of modern-day pleasures to partake in. St. Basil's Cathedral is a particularly interesting building, with patterned multicolored towers and balloon-like roofs. Although it looks a bit like something out Disneyland, the cathedral and all of Moscow is no mythical fairy tale, but a real-life adventure. In the case of Moscow, reality trumps fantasy. Altai, for beautiful lakes and meadows. Altai is a Russian republic in southern Siberia, whose terrain Altai is perhaps the most beautiful region in Russia. This wilderness area is nearly untouched, and natural beauty is perfectly breathtaking. Altai is filled with glaciers and glacial lakes, as well as therapeutic hot springs. Both sightseers and health seekers love this wilderness area for its undefiled natural offerings. This is a wonderful unspoiled place in Russia, which is perfect for backpackers to explore. St. Petersburg, Russia's ornate cultural center. St. Petersburg is a city with a long and eventful history, and is one of the best cities to visit in Russia. In 1611, the town was born under the name Nines, and steadily grew in size and prestige. As regimes rose and fell around the great city, it was renamed again and again until it arrived at its present name, St. Petersburg. The history of the city has left numerous iconic relics, such as beautiful old churches with fantastically ornate architecture. Today, visitors to the city love to explore the culture of the city, as well as participate in water sports, and enjoy the fine arts that the city has to offer. Subscribe and press the bell icon to get more exciting videos every day.